The wizarding world of Harry Potter is one of the most well-known fictional worlds ever created. It's full of wonder and magic like broomsticks, massive castles, talking hats, and that sort of thing. The exclusive elements that make up J.K. Rowling's realm are ridiculously detailed with an array of crazy character backstories, complex locations, and so much more. Because of this, even the most die-hard fans of Harry Potter don't know all of the facts. So in today's video, we are going to go over 7 surprising Harry Potter facts. Let us know how many you knew in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel and let us know you subscribed by commenting down below "I subscribed" for a chance to have a shout out at the end of the month. Number 1. Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling have the same birthday. The creator of the Harry Potter franchise and the main character in it, Harry Potter, share the same birthday. To be honest, that is quite awesome. They both blew out candles on July the 31st, but this is not the only influence Rowling had on her characters. As some little bonus facts, Rowling has said that Hermione is very similar to how she was as a child. As well as this, both Dumbledore and Rowling really like sherbet lemons, and Rowling said that the wizard has got good taste. It's a great thing to see little parts of a creator in their work, with J.K. Rowling being no exception.
Sherbet lemon.
Number 2. Rupert Grint's audition was very unusual. Rupert, at the age of 10, sent in a video audition, but it wasn't just a normal video of him talking and going through some lines. It was rather, in fact, unusual. Rupert said, "I did my own video with me, first of all, pretending to be my drama teacher, who was unfortunately a girl, and then I did a rap of how much I wanted to be Ron, and then I made my own script thing and sent it off."
And then I did a rap how I wanted to be Ron, and then I read a bit of, then I made my own script thing up and sent it off.
He hadn't done any professional acting before he landed the role of Ron Weasley, but he did have his fair share of school plays under his belt, so he wasn't all that new to acting. As it has been said, Grint's audition was not a normal one. He wrote a rap that explained why he was the perfect candidate for the role of Ron, and he recorded himself performing the rap and sent it off, and it surprisingly worked.
Very well, I was 10 when I did this. It's alright. Hello there, my name's Rupert Grint. I hope you like this and don't think I stink.
To be honest, it must have felt pretty amazing to have been picked for a role after performing like that.
That was bloody brilliant.
Number 3. The Dementors are based on J.K. Rowling's struggle with depression. It may not be known to all, but Rowling's mother actually died in 1990, and this sent Rowling into a period of depression.
A numbness, a coldness, and an inability to believe that you will feel happy again, or that you could feel light-hearted again.
It's very sad to hear, however, she used her experience in a somewhat positive way. She was able to characterise the Harry Potter Dementors, which are creatures that feed on human emotion, much like her experience did to her. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Rowling said, "It's so difficult to describe to someone who's never been there, because it's not sadness. I know the cold absence of feeling, that really hollowed out feeling."
Clinical depression is a terrible place to be.
This is an amazing example of using your bad life experience to fuel something much greater.
And it's the ability to resist failure in many ways, or use failure, that often leads to the greatest success, isn't it?
Number 4. Hagrid was never going to die. Yes, this point is talking about death, but bear with us, this is supposed to be something cheery. We have all suffered heartache from seeing characters get killed off, but there is one character who was always going to be safe, Hagrid. That's right, according to Rowling, the lovable Hagrid was always going to be in the series from start to finish. She even pictured him actually carrying a quote-unquote dead Harry during the Hogwarts battle before she'd even written Deathly Hallows. In an interview for the Blu-ray edition of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Rowling said, "I always knew, and this was from very early on, I was working towards the point where Hagrid would be carrying Harry, alive but supposedly dead, out of the forest."
Stupid girl. Harry Potter is dead.
It's comforting to know that Hagrid was always going to be there right till the end. Number 5. We've all been pronouncing Voldemort's name wrong. Apparently, we've all been pronouncing the name of one of the most well-known characters of all time wrong. The Dark Lord's name is actually supposed to be pronounced without the T at the end, as we all say it, so it's supposed to be Voldemort. Isn't that a little bit crazy? Why is the T even at the end if we're not supposed to pronounce it? What a way to confuse people. While you're probably better off not mentioning his name at all in the first place, it makes you wonder how so many in the film got away with pronouncing it that way. The author herself pronounced the right pronunciation on Twitter, although she did admit she probably was the only one that says it this way, and I have to agree with her there. I've never heard it pronounced any other way than Voldemort. Number 6. J.K. Rowling almost played the role of Lily Potter. It should be no secret that two of the most important characters in the Harry Potter universe are both dead before the beginning of the first book. James and Lily Potter, Harry Potter's parents, were killed by Voldemort in order to keep protection over Harry. Their good hearts, bravery and knowledge of ancient magic caused the first downfall of Voldemort. When the time came to cast the role for Lily Potter, they offered it to J.K. Rowling, who is of course the author and the creator of the Harry Potter franchise. But she refused the role, saying, "I'm not really cut out to be an actress, even one who just stands there and waves." Admittedly, it would have been great to see the author and creator of such an amazing series in the actual films, but I guess we're not all cut out for show business.
Stay close to me.
Always.
Number 7. The original actor for Dumbledore unfortunately passed away. You may already be aware that Professor Albus Dumbledore was portrayed by two different actors throughout the movies, but you likely didn't know that the reason for this was due to the unfortunate passing of the first actor. For the first two films, Richard Harris nailed his performance of the wizened wizard. Unfortunately, in 2002, Harris was diagnosed with a form of cancer that typically only sees 5 years of survival rate. As sad as it is to find out you have a deadly disease, to make matters worse, by the time Harris's cancer was caught, he only had a few more months left to live. After this tragic passing, Michael Gambon, an equally talented actor, was brought on to take on the role for the third movie all the way to the final installment. Well, there we have it, 7 surprising facts about Harry Potter. Let us know in the comments below which ones you knew, which ones you didn't, and let us know if you think any other facts should have been on this list. Share this video and our other videos with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.